Well, hello, I'm your home cook Joy, and this is my rasoi where I make things simple for both of us. So, in this video, we'll be making chicken tikka masala. Yes, very famous dish in Britain, and everybody loves it. And there is a video I have made for chicken tikka. So, please do check it out for just chicken tikka. So, we'll be following the same chicken tikka, but we'll be making the curry as well. So, it will be a chicken tikka masala. So, let's get right to it. We'll start with a nicely heated pan and add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Heat the oil really well, and then we'll add some mustard seeds. You can also use cumin seeds if you have them, and curry leaves just to have some freshness, absolutely optional, and some bay leaves, and also a small stick of cinnamon stick, some green cardamom, 3 or 4 green cardamom, and also 3 or 4 cloves. Now if you like your curry really hot and spicy, then add some green chilies here if you want them. I'm gonna avoid them today, but add some onions. So that's about 2 onions I have taken, 2 small onions to go with our 600-gram chicken. So I'm gonna cook these onions really nice and well, golden brown, because we're not gonna use the blender today to avoid the washing, but not to just avoid the washing, but to keep it simple, because I'm preparing this curry as I go. So that's the whole point, that it will still taste as good and it will still look as good as well in terms of gravy. So add some salt straight away so the onion cook faster, and then as the onions are cooking, we can add some ginger garlic paste, 1 spoon each ginger garlic paste. Mix it well and let the onion cook really nicely. Once the onions are nicely golden brown, as you can see, we're gonna start adding all the spices. So I started off with the asafoetida, which I can never pronounce, as you know, but I added some asafoetida and 1 spoon of every spice really that you usually would add is 1 spoon of red chili powder, 1 spoon of cumin powder, 1 spoon of coriander powder, and 1 spoon of garam masala. Just be generous when you add them. I said 1 spoon, but as you can see, I am quite generous with how I'm adding them. And just about half a spoon of turmeric I'm gonna add, and also I'm gonna add some Kashmiri chili powder or paprika powder, just to add bit of color in the dish, which goes really well. So I'm gonna mix all this really well. Make sure your hob is on a low to medium flame so the spices don't burn, and if they do start burning, then add just a little bit of water there and it should be okay. I'm using chopped tomatoes, so I don't need to add any water at this stage. Equally, you can use fresh tomatoes, maybe a couple of them. That's about 400 grams of chopped tomatoes. Now at this stage, if I was using a raw chicken, then I would add the raw chicken at this stage, about 600-gram diced chicken breast. I would add them here, but as I said, I'm using chicken tikka, which are nicely cooking in the oven right now, and the recipe for which I'm gonna leave it in the description box. But so I'm gonna use cooked chicken in this nicely cooked gravy. So at this stage I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna wait it out for 10 more minutes and for the gravy to be nice and smooth, and then I'll add the cooked chicken. But at this stage you can add the raw chicken and leave it for good half an hour if you were using the raw chicken. So now once his gravy is cooking nice and well, as you can see the water is separating, so I'm gonna start just do the final preparation here now, and add some dried fenugreek leaves, my favorite. Equally you can use some oregano as well, dried. They go really well as well, absolutely optional. And I'm gonna add some yogurt. Be generous with the yogurt here, 2 or 3 generous spoon of yogurt, thick yogurt ideally. Mix it really well and let it cook for about couple of minutes before we can add chicken. Now if you already had the chicken at this stage, obviously make sure the chicken is nicely cooked before you add the yogurt at the last stage. So now curry is really nice and ready. So I'm gonna add my chicken tikka. They are nicely cooked as well. So there we go, spicy chicken tikka goes in the tikka masala itself. So nothing to be done here, we're gonna just mix it really well, let it simmer together, all together, mix it really well. And then I might just add a little bit of water just to get more moisture in the curry. But I like the consistency the way it is a thick gravy which is really nice. And obviously you can make it the consistency that you prefer, add more water in it as well if you prefer. So that's it, let it simmer for good 10 minutes or so and cover it. And once you are ready to serve the chicken tikka masala with your lovely naan bread and some papadum and basmati rice, you can of course add some fresh coriander to go with it. Remember, you can freeze the fresh coriander so you have them handy whenever you want them. So there we go, some fresh coriander to garnish, and let it rest for a few minutes before you start serving. Now the dreadful part, plating. So that's it then for this recipe. I really hope that you like chicken tikka masala recipe, and I try to make it simple as much as possible. And do try it, and when you do let me know in the comment section how it went. And if yes, there are other recipes or dishes you want me to try, do let me know. I might try to make it simple for both of us. And yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye. Lah यार अंदर नीचे गए रोटी मुकी